do you want to give that vision?
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay.
So at the time, we were both questioning, God, how do you view sin? Because we'd been brought up in corporate church, and so we had our mind and our heart were kind of at war with one another, trying to figure this out. And I received this vision, and it was so poignant that we've been telling it ever since. But so what God showed me was, I don't know if you all are familiar with trench warfare. Your enemy has trenches, and they're hidden down in the trenches, shooting at the other, whoever's fighting them, who also have trenches, and they're hiding down in the trenches. So it's a back and forth, shooting from the trenches at one another. And so that's what he showed me, a battlefield. And then he drew my attention to one particular soldier. And this man puts it was a bolt action rifle. He put a fresh bullet in that he was going to shoot. And he looks up out of his trench, aims and fires and misses. And that's where it kind of stopped. And then the Lord said, do you think I'm angry with him? I guess not. I don't know. And, I wasn't sure where he was going yet. And so I said, I don't know, whatever. And he says, look, he missed the mark. We're talking about sin here. And so this guy committed the very definition of sin. He missed the mark. And then the Lord said, I tell you no. All I want him to do is load another round and try again. And if he misses with that one, try again. And if he misses with that one, try again. That's what God thinks of sin. And then he went further, and he showed me a general who had command over these armies, and he gave them a bad command at one point, and a lot of the men got killed that were, under his command. And the Lord said, well, what about him? I don't know. That's awful. All those people got killed and everything. And the Lord said, he received bad intelligence. The enemy told him a lie. And that's why he made the decision to do what he did. What do you think now? I don't know. And the Lord said, it's the same as the man in the trench. He's going to get better intelligence and make better decisions now that he's had that failure. And so it's for the leaders, it's the same thing as the man in the trench. You sometimes miss the mark because of bad intelligence or whatever the reason might be. But God looks at that sin the same, whether it's big or small, and he's not concerned about sin. He's concerned about people who will continue to fight, continue to go forward, continue to believe, continue to fight the good fight of faith.
That's right. Yeah, the Lord does not hold our sin against us. That actually means something. It means he doesn't hold our sin against us. In fact, we don't even know what sin is unless the Holy Spirit tells us, because we don't follow a list of rules anymore. We follow the Holy Spirit. We live on every word that he speaks. Remember, Jesus came to show us what it looks like for a man filled with the Holy Spirit to live following God. And he started out in the wilderness saying to the enemy, man cannot live on bread alone, but on every word that currently proceeds out of the Father's mouth. Yeah. That's how we're supposed to live, on every word that we hear. That's how we live. So it's the Holy Spirit who convicts us of sin, who convicts us of righteousness.
Welcome to Destiny Road, where we're committed to making a real difference in the fight against human trafficking. We proudly partner with organizations that rescue survivors and provide them with dignified employment opportunities, and also support these brave individuals on their journey to healing.
Our curated collection features crafted items from around the world. Handmade jewelry, leather purses, bags, coffee and tea. We also offer books by authors Tiffany and Kirk. You can find their books through Amazon by searching for Tiffany Root.
Thank you for joining us in this important mission. Visit us online at destinyroadstore.com.